1994 to 2020, one of Britain's most beloved sitcoms. Do you remember the hilarious and warm-hearted Geraldine Granger, played by the brilliant Dawn French? From her witty sermons to the quirky villagers like Alice, Owen, and Jim, this show delivered endless laughter and heartwarming moments. Now, let's take a look at how the stars of the Vicar of Dibley have changed over the years. From their iconic roles in the series to where they are now, their transformations are truly remarkable. Stay tuned as we explore their real names, ages, and what they've been up to since their days in Dibley. Hugo Horton, the sweet-natured yet naive son of David Horton in The Vicar of Dibley, was portrayed by James Fleet. Born on March 11, 1952, in Bilston, England, Fleet was 42 years old when he first took on the role. Hugo is known for his kind-hearted but bumbling personality, often caught between his domineering father and his admiration for Geraldine, the village vicar. His romantic storyline with Alice Tinker provided many comedic and heartwarming moments, culminating in their memorable wedding. Outside of The Vicar of Dibley, Fleet has had a successful career in television, film and theater, with notable roles in 4 Weddings and a Funeral and The Phantom of the Open. As of 2025, Fleet is 73 years old and continues to act in a variety of productions. Jim Trott, the quirky and often repetitive parish council member in The Vicar of Dibley, was portrayed by Trevor Peacock. Born on May 19, 1931, in Edmonton, London, Peacock was 63 years old when he first took on the role. Jim was best known for his signature catchphrase, "No, no, 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 yes," and his humorous misinterpretations, which made him a fan-favorite character. Despite his eccentricities, he had a good heart and was a loyal member of the Dibley community. Outside of the show, Peacock had a distinguished career in television, theater, and music. Sadly, Peacock passed away on March 8, 2021, at the age of 89 due to dementia-related complications. His legacy lives on through his unforgettable performances and contributions to British entertainment. David Horton, the pompous yet occasionally soft-hearted chairman of the parish council in The Vicar of Dibley, was portrayed by Gary Waldhorn. Born on July 3, 1943, in London, England, Waldhorn was 51 years old when he first took on the role. David was known for his condescending attitude, especially towards the vicar, Geraldine Granger, though over time, he developed a begrudging respect for her. His interactions with the eccentric villagers and his strained relationship with his son Hugo added depth to his character. Outside of The Vicar of Dibley, Waldhorn had an extensive career in television and theater. Sadly, he passed away on January 10, 2022, at the age of 78. His contribution to British comedy remains cherished by fans of the beloved sitcom. Owen Newitt, the gruff yet lovable farmer in The Vicar of Dibley, was portrayed by Roger Lloyd Pack. Born on February 8, 1944, in Islington, London, Lloyd Pack was 50 years old when he first took on the role. Owen was known for his crude humor, lack of social awareness, and frequent complaints about farming life, but despite his rough exterior, he had a good heart. His unfiltered remarks and awkward attempts at romance, especially his crush on Geraldine, made him one of the show's most memorable characters. Outside of The Vicar of Dibley, Lloyd Pack was widely recognized for playing Trigger in Only Fools and Horses. Sadly, he passed away on January 15, 2014, at the age of 69 from pancreatic cancer. His legacy in British comedy endures. Alice Tinker, the sweet but hilariously dim-witted verger in The Vicar of Dibley, was portrayed by Emma Chambers. Born on March 11, 1964, in Doncaster, England, Chambers was 30 years old when she first took on the role. Alice was known for her childlike innocence, quirky misunderstandings, and unwavering devotion to both her faith and her eventual husband, Hugo Horton. Her nonsensical yet endearing conversations with Geraldine brought some of the show's funniest moments. Chambers' performance made Alice one of the most beloved sitcom characters in British television history. Beyond The Vicar of Dibley, she was also known for her role in Notting Hill. Tragically, Chambers passed away on February 21, 2018, at the age of 53 due to a heart attack. Her comedic brilliance remains unforgettable. Frank Pickle, the well-meaning but long-winded parish council secretary in The Vicar of Dibley, was portrayed by John Bluthel. Born on August 12, 1929, in Poland, Bluthel was 65 years old when he first took on the role. Frank was known for his meticulous record-keeping, endless rambling, and his eventual heartfelt revelation about his sexuality, which added depth to his character. Despite often being overlooked by the other villagers, Frank remained dedicated to his role, providing many humorous moments throughout the series. Outside of The Vicar of Dibley, Blufell had a long and successful career in television, film and radio, including roles in Q and the Beatles films. Sadly, Blufell passed away on November 15, 2018, at the age of 89. His wit, charm, and impeccable comedic timing continue to be cherished by fans worldwide. Letitia Cropley, the kind but eccentric parishioner in The Vicar of Dibley, was portrayed by Liz Smith. Born on December 11, 1921, in Scunthorpe, England, Smith was 73 years old when she took on the role. Letitia was known for her unusual cooking experiments, such as chocolate and anchovy cake, which horrified the villagers but added to her quirky charm. Despite her brief time on the show, her character's passing was one of the series' most touching moments, leaving a lasting impression on both the characters and the audience. Outside of The Vicar of Dibley, Smith had a prolific acting career, including roles in The Royal Family and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. She passed away on December 24, 2016, at the age of 95, leaving behind a legacy of warmth and humor. Cecil, the snooty and scheming head of the parish council in The Vicar of Dibley, was portrayed by Simon McBurney. Born on August 25, 1957, in Cambridge, England, McBurney was 37 years old when he took on the role. Though Cecil appeared briefly in the series, his pompous and self-important attitude added to the humor of the village's dysfunctional leadership. Beyond The Vicar of Dibley, McBurney has enjoyed a distinguished career in film, television, and theater. He is the founder of the acclaimed theater company Complicite and has appeared in major films such as The Theory of Everything, Mission Impossible, Rogue Nation, and The Last King of Scotland. Currently, McBurney is 67 years old and remains an influential figure in the entertainment industry. Harry Kennedy, the charming and kind-hearted accountant who stole Geraldine Granger's heart in The Vicar of Dibley, was portrayed by Richard Armitage. Born on August 22, 1971, in Leicester, England, Armitage was 35 years old when he took on the role. Introduced in the 2006 Christmas specials, Harry quickly became a fan favorite with his polite demeanor and romantic chemistry with Geraldine, leading to one of the most beloved storylines in the series. Outside of The Vicar of Dibley, Armitage has had a successful acting career, starring in major productions such as The Hobbit trilogy, Spooks, and North and South. He has also worked extensively in voice acting and theater. Today, Armitage is 53 years old and continues to be a prominent figure in film and television. Simon Horton, the charming yet unreliable brother of David Horton in The Vicar of Dibley, was portrayed by Clive Mantle. Born on June 3, 1957, in Barnet, England, Mantle was 41 years old when he took on the role. Simon briefly became a love interest for Geraldine Granger, but his commitment issues and infidelity led to heartbreak. Despite his fleeting presence in the show, his storyline added depth to Geraldine's character and showcased a different side of her usually confident personality. Outside of The Vicar of Dibley, Mantle is best known for his roles in Casualty, Robin of Sherwood, and Game of Thrones. Now, Mantle is 67 years old and continues to work in television, theater, and voice acting. Tristan Campbell, a snooty and condescending character in The Vicar of Dibley, was portrayed by Peter Capaldi. Born on April 14, 1958, in Glasgow, Scotland, Capaldi was 36 years old when he appeared on the show. Tristan was introduced as a wealthy and arrogant businessman who looked down on the quirky villagers of Dibley, creating tension with Geraldine Granger and her friends. Though his role was brief, Capaldi's sharp performance left a memorable impact. Beyond The Vicar of Dibley, Capaldi is widely known for his iconic role as the 12th Doctor in Doctor Who and his Emmy-winning performance in The Thick of It. Presently, Capaldi is 66 years old and continues to take on diverse roles in film, television, and theater. Rosie Kennedy, the charming and intelligent wife of Harry Kennedy in The Vicar of Dibley, was portrayed by Keely Hawes. Born on February 10, 1976, in London, England, Hawes was 30 years old when she took on the role. Rosie was introduced as the perfect match for Harry, played by Richard Armitage, and their relationship provided a heartwarming addition to the series. Though her appearance was brief, her character brought warmth and wit to the beloved sitcom. Beyond The Vicar of Dibley, Hawes has built a successful career in television, starring in acclaimed series such as Bodyguard, Line of Duty, and The Dowells. As of 2025, Hawes is 49 years old and remains an active and celebrated figure in British television and